What's the deal, everybody? Welcome back to season 2 of the Lunch Table, where we keep it real, unfiltered, and all the way relatable. I'm your host, Vaughn, and today is Saturday, man. Today is Saturday. We got a crazy lineup of topics, so if you're watching this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that post bell notification below. You feel me? Again, we want to hear from y'all as well, so make sure you comment on the topics that we discuss on today and we touch on today. And today I'm joined by a special guest, and I'm gonna let him introduce himself before we get straight to it. You dig?
It's your boy Joe. Y'all follow me on the ground.
I'm gonna drop his gram below, man. Shout out my boy Baby Joe, man. It's his first time joining us at the lunch table, and it's gonna be an epic episode. So make sure y'all get this video to
200?
100? 200?
200 dollars?
Man, we finna start, man. Let's go ahead and get this up to 200,000. Man. Make sure y'all run this video up and get this up to 200,000. But first and foremost, how's your week been, brother?
It's been good, man. It's been good. Busy week, working. That's about it. Working in the gym.
Yeah, you back in the gym, or like was that a part of your New Year's resolution?
Yeah, I had to get back on it. I had to get back on it for sure.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I've been slacking in the gym, bro. I ain't touched the gym in about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. Yeah, dog. Yeah. Monday, I'm back.
Monday?
Monday.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
Yeah, man, please do, bro. Please do, because I really have been slacking, dog. I really have been slacking. Like, again, I ain't been to the gym in almost 2 weeks. Like, Monday would be 2 weeks. If I don't go Monday, it's 2 weeks.
Yeah, you gotta be there Monday.
Bro.
Can't let 2 weeks,
right? Yeah, man. I've been feeling my gut coming back, man. Like, I'm like, oh, man, I'm all down about this right now. I ain't even got no kids. Like, man, I gotta tighten up, dog. I gotta tighten up, man, for sure. But let's go ahead and dive right into this episode, man. Xavier Worthy's fiance scandal, bro. Let's talk about it. You up to date with the Xavier Worthy situation?
Yeah, I'm up to date about it, man. It's honestly, it's sad because, you know, the way they portrayed it when he got arrested and all on social media, you feel me, made him seem like he put hands on her first and all this stuff. But once it was all, you know, the cat's out of the bag, and then everybody realized it was just an accusation, and she was the one that actually assaulted him, she didn't get punished at all.
Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna lie. I was pissed about the situation.
Oh, for sure.
I was pissed because it's like when the situation first hit the fan and, you know, hit social media and everything, everybody was just bashing him, bro. You just seen on my news feed, you know, I just seen hella people just posting about it, bashing him, talking crazy, like talking down on him. And then the following day, once he got cleared of his accusations, you ain't seen nobody post it.
Nope.
Nobody was talking about it. All the social media, all the blogging pages that was talking about it before, you know, I was tweeting and posting about the bad. They didn't say nothing about the good, like to clear his name and clear his face.
Correct.
You know, so I went ahead and I posted about it, and, you know, I got tons of feedback from it, bro. Tons of feedback saying that she should be arrested, she should be thrown in jail, or whatever, so on and so forth. So what I'm gonna ask you is, should more athletes protect themselves legally in relationships?
It's kind of a hard thing to say because it's always gonna be your word against theirs, no matter what the situation is. Especially in house. When it's in house, you can't really, unless you like one of those people with the cameras in your house to actually record it, you can't really prove it, you know. So it's kind of your word versus theirs, and it's unfortunate to say they always gonna, when it comes to assault, they're always gonna lead towards a woman.
Yeah, and that shit was actually crazy, bro. Like, he called the police. She allegedly pulled out one of his dreads, or a few of his dreads, pulled out his dreads, scratched his face, and all he asked was her to leave his house. And she
Correct.
got rowdy, and then she, you know, he called the police. She told the police that he assaulted her, he strangled her. That's all you seen on the headlines was Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver strangled a family member in his household. You know, they didn't put her name out. They didn't say anything about that. That's all you seen in the headlines. Then the following day, when he got cleared of his charges, you didn't see nothing in the headlines about that, you know, about him being cleared of his charges. So that shit crazy, like that they automatically took her side no matter what, you know, and believed the fact that he did strangle his soon-to-be, well, ex-fiance.
Correct.
You know, ex-fiance, and that shit was just crazy to me, bro. Would you suggest prenups if in a certain tax bracket?
Oh, yeah. I say yes because just a safety net, not only infidelity and all that stuff. Just if you fall out of love, you don't want to separate. Like you, let's say you the breadwinner and you fall out of love with your wife. Nothing bad. You didn't do nothing bad. You didn't ever call her name, but you want to separate. She might try to take everything from you from that. So it's like, and that's just the smoothest route possible for a divorce. Or y'all both fall out of love. It's like, who's gonna take what?
You would want your wife to sign a prenup?
Me personally, no. I personally wouldn't care. Honestly and truly, if I was in that certain tax bracket where it's like $1 million homes, all these cars, and like businesses we got together and all that stuff, I would say yes, only because of you never know how life goes. You never know.
Okay, so let's say you was Xavier Worthy in the situation. You would have had her sign a prenup at the beginning?
For sure.
Even though that y'all been together since college and so on and so forth?
Just in case, because that's stepping from college to NFL. That's a whole different lifestyle. College, you're around college kids. You're not really publicized like that unless you like.
You gotta think though, this new era, they getting NIL deals. Most of these people are getting paid.
Oh,
Some of these college students getting paid more than the NFL, than pro athletes.
Yeah, but it's kind of for him. It's hard because they're not married yet. But let's say, I'm gonna use Travis for example. He's still young. He didn't make it to the NFL yet. If he get married to her before getting to the NFL, and then he just blow up in the NFL, and let's say he find her cheating, catch her cheating, or whatever the case may be.
You think Travis Hunter should go ahead and get that prenup?
Oh, for sure. If he still married her after everything that came out recently.
Yeah, that boy. Yeah. Shit, he gonna marry her, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
marry her for sure.
Something they pass, but I know that's only going so far because if I was still involved with you during that pass and it's coming to light, for me personally, it would have been over. That's all I can say.
For sure. So following up on that, with the whole tax bracket and getting a prenup signed, you said if you was in a certain tax bracket, you would make your spouse sign a prenup, right?
Correct.
My boy Iman Shumpert fumbled the bag, man.
Yeah, I heard more details about it, and when
he allegedly cheated on Teyana
yeah,
Taylor.
And the thing is, he was the one that suggested all that for the prenup too.
Yeah,
because he thought she was the one to step out first.
Ooh, he cold. I ain't know that.
Yeah,
I ain't know that.
Someone did a deep dive on it. I was like, nah.
Dang.
Well, that's allegedly. He was the one that suggested that for the prenup.
Oh yeah, nah, I ain't know that. So for those of y'all who don't know right now, Iman Shumpert and Teyana Taylor finalized a divorce as Teyana Taylor gets 4 properties, $10 million plus value, a 7-figure payout, luxury cars including a $300,000 Maybach, a full ownership of her businesses, and Iman Shumpert must pay $8,000 a month in child support and covered private school tuition for their children.
Hey, if my future wife
cross the head, bust your head.
Hey,
man.
listen.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
If my future wife ever see this video, just work it out with me, please. Man. I ain't got it in me.
Man, dog, $8,000 a month, bro.
Bro, $8,000 in child support. I ain't gonna lie.
For 3 kids. They got 3 kids together.
8,000. He lucky he not in NBA no more.
Nigga, that's $24,000 a month.
But what do he do for?
He not in the NBA no more. So
what do he do? I know she had her businesses, but what did he do?
She's still a singer and shit. She acts, she sings, she do it all. So she low key was the breadwinner.
That's why he.
Cause to my knowledge, I don't think, and I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below. But did Iman Shumpert ever sign like a big deal while he was in the pros?
Iman Shumpert been out the league for a couple of years.
That's
so
what I'm saying.
I think that deal would have withered away by now.
You feel me? Like, cause who Iman Shumpert played with? He played with the Cavs.
I think that was the end of his tenure right there.
Who he started with? Was it the Heat? Oh, I'm tripping.
Nah,
he never played with the Heat. Let's see who Iman Shumpert.
I think he played with the Knicks.
Let's go ahead and look it up. So he played with the Knicks. Yeah, you right. The Knicks, the Cavs, the Kings, the Rockets, and the Nets. His last season was 2020 through 2021. So that nigga ain't touched a basketball in almost 5 years.
Yeah, he cooked.
Yeah, buddy.
I know that's the thing. I think that's why they emphasized her getting custody of like her own businesses. I guess they were partners in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so shit, he can't get no chili from that shit.
Nope.
Damn, nigga, she fucked that boy.
Nah, he did it to himself.
Yeah, nah, he did it to himself though.
He did it to himself.
Hey man, that's why you gotta be faithful in your marriages.
Hey, boy.
Try to work it out, dog.
Ain't even worth it. Ain't even worth it.
You think she did? You think she asked for too much?
Me personally, I don't know everything they got. So based on the outside looking in, it look like a lot.
Like greed in a sense.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure.
You think that's kind of fucked up?
At least she ain't take everything. She still can see the kids and all that.
Yeah.
Cause some people overreact when it comes to cheating.
That's low key. Shit, for outside looking in, I would say that's low key everything. You took the businesses, you took the cars, you took the houses, you took shit. You getting 24,000 off me a month,
A month. Yeah.
10 million in from 4 properties plus value and a 7-figure payout.
Nah, she took all that boy's bread.
She took everything.
Yeah, that boy cooked.
Everything, but I guess look, hey.
Did he retire? He could get back in the league? He retired officially?
Nah, I think he retired. I think he out of there, bro.
If he ain't retired officially, well, he better hit somebody up. Hit up the Mavs. They need help.
Hell nah. I think that boy's GG's, bro. Let's go ahead and jump into the Jayla Cunningham and the 15-year-old incident, bro. What's your whole take on that?
Honestly and truly, at the end of the day, you shouldn't put hands on nobody. And it sucks, but she did say she didn't know the girl was 15. She didn't know. So it's like, dang, you sat there for hours or however long it took doing someone's hair, time for the payment, they book it. It's a slippery situation right there.
So I seen some people saying like, you know, because the girl Jayla Cunningham, she's 18 or whatever. So I seen some people's take was like, oh, they could have both been in high school, you know, because you could be 18 in high school.
Correct.
You could still be 18 in high school. So if they were in high school in the same school or whatever, and they got into a fight, is it the same? Would you look at it the same?
No.
Why?
I mean, honestly, I don't. The only thing is, fighting. I don't see no point in fighting no more. But when it comes to money, you're not finna owe someone $175 in high school.
But she accidentally sent it to the wrong person.
At that point, I ain't gonna lie.
They say she tried to run out, but like according to the video, all you see is the little girl getting drugged across the floor. Like if that was my child, me personally,
it's going down.
She was dead ass wrong. Yeah, she was dead ass wrong. You ain't gonna put like she shouldn't have put her hands on the little girl. First and foremost, always keep your hands to yourself. You know that could have been handled a whole nother way, I guess. But if I was in her shoes and I did see somebody try to run out, I'd have probably been upset as well. But I don't think I'd have took it to the point to where I gotta physically put my hands on that person. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, if that was my child, like if I was the little girl's parent, I would do the same thing that they're trying to do. They trying to they following with a lawsuit and everything for assault charges and everything. Yeah, I'll do the same thing, and that shit would probably be handled a whole nother way. I ain't gonna get your daddy, get your uncle, call somebody. Somebody got to come up to this damn shot right here, right now. At
first, I'm gonna be hot. Someone putting hands on somebody, even though I'm against fighting. You drive my daughter down the stairs, and it's going down. But after we get to the crib and everything like that, I'm gonna ask you like, why did you try and run? Why you ain't just call me?
Maybe she was scared.
You sent the money to the wrong person. I'm one call away.
Yeah.
Cause running is a whole different situation. You feel me?
Okay, so you think it's false on both sides, on both parties?
Correct. Because
I'm gonna let you explain. Go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, nah, it's no problem, bro. If you send it to the wrong person, oh, my fault, I sent it to the wrong person. Okay, request it back. They don't send it back. Call me, Dad. Hey, I sent the money to the wrong person. Can you send me some money? I say, bye. Cool.
So
it's all an accident.
So I look more into the story apparently her brother, she asked her brother to send the money. Her brother sent it to the wrong cash app. He sent the 150 to the wrong cash app. So she thought it was all good. And when she tried to slide, the little girl, Jayla Cunningham, get your ass back here. And drug her back through the shop. And then she cut her hair out. The hair that she did on the girl, she cut it out.
Yeah, that's assault.
She took the hair out.
That's assault.
Recording her and all, like saying like, you lucky I ain't woo, beat your ass, this, that, and the third.
I'm pressing charges too, because that's assault. That's assault. She's wrong for that. Like, she took it to the extreme. If someone say I sent it to the wrong cash out, screenshot it. Just, send me a screenshot.
Right.
And then be like, okay, this is my cash out. If you send it to the wrong person, I still got to get paid.
Right, exactly. I think that's how it should have been handled. I think she should have, like, oh, nah, baby, call your brother and tell your brother to send me the one, like, he got to send another 150, and y'all going to have to figure that other 150 out on the back end, you know, as long as I'm getting paid. But the fact that she put her hand, like, you know.
And cut the hair out.
That was wrong. Now, it's different if the little girl was getting rowdy with her and was just, like, on some, like, oh, nah, F you, this, that, and the third. I ain't paying you. Like, I'm bucking you on some shit, you know. Then that's different. I get it. By all means, you know, if it got to go there, it got to go there. But how she handled the situation, I feel like that could have been handled a whole nother way. She shouldn't have put her hands on that little girl.
She went 0 to 100. That's not fair.
Yeah, right away. And I see. Go ahead.
Not my fault.
No, you good.
I was gonna say, like, in the video, you seen her getting drugged, like down the stairs and then all the way into the room. So it's like, bro, like, what if she would have got hurt?
Right.
What if she would have fractured something, or you would have pulled all her hair out, or whatever? You feel me? Or if it would have went to another extreme. So it's like, dang, at that point.
You keep going. I'm listening.
So it's like, at that point, they could press charges on assault and battery and all that stuff. It's already assault because you dragged the girl down the stairs, but now you forcing, like, you cutting her hair off and all that stuff. Like, what if you accidentally cut it?
Yeah.
Like, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm not. Me personally, you sat here and done my hair. I sat here for a couple hours. You feel me? I ain't finna let you just sit there and cut my hair, so I'm gonna fight you a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's like,
niggas would have definitely had to be squabbling.
Oh, for sure.
Like, you done drugged me across the floor. Now you trying to cut my hair out too.
Oh, but I would have, whoever she was on the phone with.
Sorry, I go down.
I think she was on the phone with her brother, her dad, or some
uncle. Yeah, you talking about when the girl Jayla was recording her?
Yeah.
She was on the phone talking. Oh no, I'm on my way out there right now.
She was like, oh, I'm gonna call my uncle.
I'm gonna call my uncle. Yeah, I'm gonna fight old ass nigga. She was talking crazy.
She dead wrong. She dead wrong for that.
Okay, so was Jayla Cunningham's actions justified, or did she go too far?
Oh, way too far. Way too far. Especially because everything's going against her.
Right.
Because who knows if the girl actually ran away. So she probably just casually walked out.
Because in the video clips that is being presented and shown, I don't see, or I haven't seen, correct me if I'm wrong, you know, somebody send it to me if it is one out there, but I haven't seen a clip of, like, the little girl actually running out the shop. She didn't show the camera seconds before her pulling her by the hair.
All they showed was her getting pulled,
dragging her across the floor, and then she
that's it.
Recording her talking crazy to her, you know, while she's on the phone with her brother, uncle, pops, whoever she was on the phone with. All I seen was a video of her being recorded while she was talking to the little girl and saying, like, oh yeah, call whoever you want. Yeah, I'm calling my uncle, come up here and all that, nigga, whoop whoop. That's crazy. Is social media making people more reckless in how they act?
Oh, for sure. Because honestly, that's a simple conversation that be had. But you want to sit there and record it. You want to sit there and post it. So now everything look wrong on your end.
Bro, and that shit kills me, bro. I never understood that. Like, why do people automatically, like, the first thing that come to mind is like,
I'm pull it out and record this. Yeah, nah.
Why? Like, that's weird.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna sound old, but it's that young generation, bro.
Nah, for sure. So, like, with this situation, when she pulled out the phone to record the little girl, and like the little girl looked like she about to cry, some more shit. I'm just like, that shit weak. That's weak. You already got the damn surveillance footage. What you got to pull out your phone for? Like, trying to expose her, like, oh, she tried to run out on me, this, that, and the third, woo, woo, like.
But then again, she did say it happened to her before, so someone actually did run out on her. So
fair to say. So I get why her guard is automatically up. You know, I get that. But at the same time, that doesn't mean you go put your hands on everybody who do some shit like that. You know, try to discuss it. Like, unless she has a video with the little girl really like
booking
running,
it. Yeah.
but like okay then, I'll take back my statement. I'll take back my statement on it, my perspective on it. But till like if I don't see no video of that, then shit, my point stand. You dead ass wrong for putting your hands on that little girl.
To spin back on what you said about like how everybody posted on social media, I ain't gonna lie, everybody trying to hit that one hit wonder video because a lot of people, I'm gonna say, especially on Instagram, a lot of people start off with one like just a little quick post. Oh, they was fighting, blah. And then they see all them views, and all of a sudden, boom, YouTube channel, boom. They posting videos every day, boom. They doing all these kind of things, and it's like, not everybody meant to be behind the camera.
I hated when niggas used to record fights back then, bro.
I hated it.
I hated that shit.
Especially, I ain't gonna lie, especially when I'm losing.
Oh, no, real shit. But honestly, though, like, I feel like that played a big part in why niggas is picking up guns these days. That played a huge part.
Bro, everybody recording because it's like
For
a simple fight.
It's embarrassment, bro. It's all embarrassment because back then, you could get down with somebody, it ain't recorded or whatever, and everybody dap each other up, go on about their business, It might get talked about in school, in the school halls or whatever, but as long as it ain't on social media and on YouTube, Facebook, MySpace, Instagram, whatever the case may be, as long as it ain't on no social media platform, we good, But now you got so many YNs who don't fight no more.
They don't know how to
fight.
Their
first thing is pick up a gun.
Bro, that having a gun will make you a YN. And that's the thing. Everybody just using that. Everybody using that word loosely. Cause I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if you seen it. I'm gonna try and find a video for you. If anything, it was these YNs fighting some old heads that's really about that life, bro. When I say they ain't had no guns, cause they all just left the club. They was running. They were running.
The YNs?
Running. One of them tried to kick one of the old heads, like swinging off of the pole. I'm like, bro, they don't know how to fight.
Old head scraping.
They don't know how to fight. They over there trying to throw helmets, throw scooters that be on the side of the road.
Trying to find a weapon. So you don't think having a weapon makes you a YN?
Nah.
So what makes you a YN? Like what makes a YN? What are the qualifications and requirements for a YN to be a YN?
For me to call you a YN, I ain't gonna lie, you gotta put fear in people's heart. Just having a gun, everybody got a gun. Especially in Florida. It's you can go to anywhere, someone could have a gun on them. You walk around toting a gun, that'll make you a YN. You walk around with a ski mask, that'll make you a YN.
So you say you gotta put fear in a nigga heart for you to qualify as a YN?
Yeah, cause
sometimes you don't think that those YNs be more scared than you? Which is why they have a weapon to make them feel like they're powerful, which is why they're ready to use it at any time.
But they always start it. That's the thing. You want to start it, then tote your gun.
For sure.
You want to start something, then flex your gun. It's like, without the gun, would you have started it? Exactly. That's why I say, if you ain't got no gun on you, you still on the same timing. Hey, wear that shirt proud. You feel me? YN right across your chest. But don't only flex, if I ain't got my pole on me. You lucky I ain't got my pole on me, bro. You got nothing but space opportunity.
Bro, niggas kill me with that shit. Man, you lucky I ain't got my... Man, I'm finna go to the trunk.
Go to the trunk for what?
Man,
now, if I don't let you get to the trunk, then what?
By the time you go to the trunk, nigga, you might be on the ground. Like nigga, what?
And that's one
that
thing.
That shit kill me, boy.
And a lot of dudes now, like, I ain't the best fighter. I ain't no boxer or nothing like that, but I can take a hit and I can throw some hits.
Right.
If I'm finna fight, I'm finna fight. I'm not finna sit there, run all the way to the car, come back and wet this up. Cause, bro, if I miss you and I hit a little girl or a young kid in the back, you feel me? I'm going to jail regardless.
And that's half of these YNs. I would say that's half of them. Most of them don't even know how to use the weapon that they're using.
Cause you 18, you could buy a gun. Cool.
Bro, I don't understand why these niggas glorify switches. That is so dumb.
Bro, you wanna carry a switch on you for what? Nigga. There ain't no way you need all them bullets because you know why? All you gonna do is shoot at another YN who got the same switch
and miss,
and
bro.
miss.
Miss.
There ain't no way you
nigga.
should go through a whole clip.
Bro, I swear, bro. Bro, I don't get why niggas told extendo clips. I don't know why niggas told fucking
For the looks.
switches. Like, that shit is so corny. That shit dumb, bro. It only take, bro. If you really know what you doing with that,
One shot.
It take one, bro. It take one. You
One
don't gotta
bullet.
get through no clip. You ain't gotta do none of that, bro. It take one to get whoever you trying to get your target. It takes one. So I don't understand why niggas do that shit. That shit is so corny to me. If I ever see a nigga walking down the street with a extendo clip on him, nigga, I'm walking the opposite way. I'm walking across the street, nigga.
Yeah, I'm going.
I'm getting far away from you. That means somebody after you. That mean like, nigga, that mean you into it with somebody and it could go down any second, wherever you at. Like, I don't get it, bro. That shit is so pointless to me, dog. If you need that many rounds in one clip, you shouldn't even be toting that bitch.
At all. Because I ain't gonna lie. Someone who know how to use their gun, you could walk with the biggest extendo clip. You could walk around with a switch with 40 bullets on your pistol or whatever. You run across an old head who know what he doing, one shot, bam, now you on the floor.
You feel me?
Shot you right in the chest. Oh, Lord. Because the thing is, they're practicing it by shooting at, like, objects outside. They don't go to the shooting range.
Nope.
They don't know how to actually sit there and, you feel me, work
They don't
the
go
gun.
hunting. They don't do none of that. They don't clean their gun.
They don't know how to do none of that.
They don't know how to properly break it down. They don't do none of that, bro. They just up that bitch and let it go.
Up and go.
That's so dumb, bro. That shit is so corny,
But
bro.
that's also Florida fault, though.
You think that's Florida? I think that's awesome. Nah.
Allowing 18-year-olds to buy it with no license to carry?
I don't think that's Florida. I don't think that's Florida because it's just not happening in Florida. I think that's more so something that's going on in the rap industry. It's the music that people listen to and the videos that people watch, these kids watch. You know, like they looking up to most of these artists who are talking about these things in their songs, in their rap lyrics, you know, and they're glorifying it like, oh shit, fucking Chief Keef or Lil Durk could talk about carrying a switch and landing rip and emptying a whole mag and shit. I want to go do the same thing. I'm finna go get me a extendo clip because Lil Durk just said it. Or I'm finna go get an extendo clip just because fucking YTB Fat said it. You know, whoever, like that shit.
But then again, it go on their parents. Because a lot of these kids, that'd be like, I don't know if you remember, can't remember his name to save my life. It's this little kid. He used to rap. I'm talking about little kid. He looked like he like 8 years old. He was on Kai Stat stream too.
Is it Lil RT?
Yeah.
The nigga from Atlanta?
Yes.
Yeah, I know exactly.
And he walked around flexing a gun on his music video. Where he got that gun from? Why is the adult letting him get access to a gun?
Yeah, that's just like that one nigga that was rolling, the one, not nigga, but the little boy who was rolling around with Finesse 2 times, King.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why is he rolling around with these grown ass men shooting dice, gambling, not in school, cussing, on Instagram, flexing money, probably don't even know how to fucking do
pay
his
bills.
ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, multiply, pay bills, none of that. Why is he rolling around with these grown ass men? That's weird.
Everybody want to be a YN, but nobody want to go to school, read them books.
You feel me? Nobody want to be a mentor, a proper mentor. Mentor these kids. Like, if you a old nigga or if you a nigga who came from that life, who grew up and made it out of this life, why not mentor these kids and try to redirect them so they don't follow your footsteps? Put them in the right path to where they don't follow your footsteps and make the same mistakes that you made when you was in their shoes, when you was at their age. Put them on the right path and on the right track to do better than what you was, bro. It's other ways to make it out here in this life,
but
in this world.
It takes that same adult to want to break that cycle, though. You gotta want to break it. If that's all you used to, like, let's say they were young, growing up, they don't think, oh yeah, when I get older, I don't want my kids to go through this. They just in survival mode. And they be like, okay, I got to survive here. I got to survive this. I got to survive this. So my kid growing up, they ain't never working 9 to 5. Because everybody, unfortunately to say this, a lot of people live outside their means. When you got that fast money, drugs, fraud, and all that, how you go from making a band a week, 4 bands a week, to working a regular 9 to 5, and now you pulling that 800? That's hard. You don't want to sit there and then you live that lifestyle all your life, and then you an old head now. Now you got kids. You late 20s, early 30s. You got your first kid. When your kid get 10 years later, now you in your 40s. You still had to hustle and bustle because you went to jail, can't get a real job, you ain't got no education. everything require a bachelor's at this point, at least an associate. You can't. It's hard to move up when you ain't in school.
But I mean, you could try to like install that in them, like instill that in them, keep them in school.
But that's
like try to not force college on them, but like try to encourage them to go to college. Try to encourage them to do the right things that you didn't do. You may not know everything to like because you didn't grow up doing that or you didn't go through that on that path, but you can try to like at least encourage them to do that. Like tell them like, oh look, this is what I did. This is the wrong way. Go ahead and do this, that, and the third, and this is the right way.
But that's like you said, they gotta actually view what they did as wrong. If they see it as, oh man, I just hustle out here, they kid go see them hustling. Hey, where you at? What? Damn. Call the ambulance. Call the ambulance. We need an ambulance. Ambulance.
That went down the wrong pipe. I'm sorry.
Ambulance.
With that being said, I love each and every last one of y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. We gone. Shout out my boy, man. We gone. You dig what I'm saying? You don't give me time.